Hello everybody. So here is our next question about torsion. The question says that find the maximum stress in a circular shaft of external diameter 40 centimeter and 20 centimeter internal diameter. So what's given here? It's given that the external diameter is 40 centimeter and the internal diameter is 20 centimeter. This is 20 centimeter. When subjected to a twisting moment, that means a torsion of 4650 Newton per Newton meter, and if the modulus of rigidity is given as G is equals to 82 GPa gigapascals, how much is the twist in a length 20 times the external diameter? So the things given in the question are external diameter, which is 40 centimeter, the internal diameter, which is 20 centimeter, modulus of rigidity is given to you, torsion is given to you. We have to find out the maximum stress. That is, we have to find out tau max, maximum shear stress. Now, those who don't know about the torsion formula, I'll request them to kindly go through my video on torsion, whose link is given in the description box. And this question will be a piece of cake for you. And I'll also request you all to join my Telegram channel. So let's continue with the question. We know that the torsion formula is T by IP, that is the polar moment of inertia, is equals to tau max by R is equals to C theta by L or G theta by L. Let me write it G theta by L, where G is the modulus of rigidity, theta is the angle of twist, and L is the length of the shaft. Also in the question it is given that the length is given as 20 times the external diameter, that is 20 times of 40 centimeter, that is 800 centimeter. Now let's do the question. The first part is that we have to find out tau max. For finding out tau max, T is given to you. IP, that is the polar moment of inertia, we can find out by using the formula. Radius we know, and tau max we have to find. So we will use this part of the question to find the first entity, that is tau max. Let's do that. We have to first find out IP, that is the polar moment of inertia. Let's find the polar moment of inertia first. So polar moment of inertia, IP, is pi by 32 d external or d outer to the power 4 minus d inner to the power 4. So polar moment of inertia of a circle, you can say a polar moment of inertia of the circle, which is about this axis, which is z axis, is IP is pi by 32 d to the power 4. So it will be pi by 32, the outer is how much? It's 40 centimeter minus 20 centimeter to the power 4, and if you solve this it will come out to be 235619 235,619.45 centimeter to the power 4, 45 centimeter to the power 4. Now putting this value in the equation, T by IP is equals to tau max by R. What we get? So torsion is given as 4650 Newton meter. So we will write 4650, it is Newton meter. Now look carefully, the unit of torsion is in Newton meter. So we'll convert this to a single unit. We'll multiply it by 10 to the power 3 in order to convert this meter into millimeter. So it will become Newton millimeter. Okay, I'm just multiplying 10 to the power 3 to convert it to millimeter. Now IP, this is in centimeter to the power 4. So we will convert this also into millimeter to the power 4. So let me write it down. 235,619.45 centimeter is 10 millimeter. Now you have to multiply by to the power 4 in order to convert it to millimeter to the power 4. Is that clear? So I'm converting everything in millimeter. Tau max we have to find out, and what is the value of R? R is the radius, but what radius? there are two radii, right? There is internal radii and there is external radii. For finding out maximum shear stress, the maximum shear stress will occur here, not here, not this part, right? It will occur in the outer periphery. So we will be using the external diameter or the external radius. Okay, so external radius is how much? External diameter is 40 centimeter. So the external radius will be how much? External radius will be 20 centimeter, but we will not use centimeter, we will be using millimeter. So in place of 20 we will be writing 20 into 10 millimeters, right? So everything is converted into millimeters now, and we will get the answer in Newton per millimeter square. So if you solve this, you will get tau max as, you just have to use your calculator and just solve it. You will get the answer as 3.395 Newton per millimeter square. Newton per millimeter square. So what was the key point in this question? The key point in this question was that each and every unit was different. It was Newton meter, it was gigapascal, centimeter, centimeter. So we have converted everything in millimeters. Now moving on to the next part of the question. It says that how much is the angle of twist if the length is 800 centimeter. So what is twist? Twist is this, theta. We have to find out theta. We are given with g, that is modulus of rigidity. We are given with the length. We will have to just find theta. So we'll use first and the last of the equation, that is T by IP. We can use this one, T by IP is equals to g theta by L, or you can use tau max by R is equals to g theta by L. So both things are same. You can use anything of these two equations. So let's use the first one. I'm using the first one, this one. T by IP is equals to g theta by L. Let's do that. T by IP is equals to g theta by L. We have to find out theta. Everything else is given to you. Now, what is T over here? Torsion is 4650 Newton meter. So let me write it down. It is 4650 into 10 to the power 3, because I'm converting it into Newton millimeter. Okay, Newton millimeter. So it is 10 to the power 3 Newton millimeter. IP, what is the value of IP? It is 235619. So it is 235,619.45. This was centimeter to the power 4. In order to convert it into millimeter to the power 4, I am multiplying it by 10 to the power 4. Now, what is the value of G? Gigapascals. Gigapascal is 82 gigapascals. Okay, so let me just teach you about the unit conversion. 82 gigapascal means it is 82 into 10 to the power 9 pascals, or we can say it is 82 into 10 to the power 3 megapascals. It is 10 to the power 3 megapascals. And what is a megapascal? You must remember this, that 1 megapascal, 1 MPa is 1 Newton per millimeter square. So whenever you find such units, 1 MPa is 1 Newton per millimeter square. So gigapascal to megapascal, you have to multiply it by 10 to the power 3. Now 1 megapascal is Newton millimeter square. Okay, so you simply multiply it by 82 into 10 to the power 3. You will get the answer in megapascal. You can convert it into megapascal, and megapascal is nothing but Newton millimeter square. So we have converted this in Newton millimeter square. Okay, and this theta, and what is the length? Length of the shaft was given as 800 centimeter. So it is 8,000, 8 into 10 to the power 3, that is 8,000 millimeter. We have put all the units correctly. Now we just have to find out theta. Let me just solve a little bit 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 3 will be gone. This 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power 4 will be gone. We will be left with 10, and just put everything in the order. We'll get, so you just solve this, you will get the answer as 1.925 into 10 to the power minus 4 radians into minus 4 radians. You will get the answer in radians. So that's all for today's class. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Do like and follow me for more, and don't forget to follow me in my Telegram channel, the link of which is given in the description box. Bye bye and have a nice day.